To you. Hi, this is film critic Ahwan, and today you are watching me on Cineblues. We have two of the fabulous artists, actors, young actors from the recently released Crushed. The season 4 has just launched on Amazon Mini Video, Amazon Mini TV this month, and we are glad to have two of them. Welcome to our show, Aadhya and Rudhraksh, who play Aadhya and Samvidhan in the Crushed series. So, hi guys, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much. This is Aadhya Anand, and you're watching me on Cineblues.
Yeah,
Hello guys, this is Rudhraksh Jaiswal. You're watching me on Cineblues.
thanks a lot, guys. So, I'll go to Adya first. I just want to know, Adya, how do you feel the entire vibe of Crust 4? Like, what sets it different from the previous three seasons?
I think what sets it definitely is the mindset that it's coming to an end. Because
Mm,
when our writer Sankalp sir was writing the story and everything, I think we all had a discussion about it, and he was like, "This is going to be the last finale season."
mm,
And even when we were shooting it, I think that was kept in mind, and all the emotions that were flowing through. It was also partly because of that, because this whole family is coming to an end,
yeah,
and yeah, I think what sets it different is the love angle, which was in season one.
yeah,
That love, that friendship, that bond is coming back in season four, which you didn't, which was kind of tweaked in season two and season three. But that
yeah,
is what sets it different, because you get an essence of season one in season four, and that's what many of the viewers are looking for, and they wanted it back. So
right.
yeah, that's what sets it different.
Yeah, so yeah, I watched season 4 of late, and I was very moved because it was more of an emotional one. I felt. Rudy, if I may call it that way, you make a comeback as in you come back to the school, the LCC. So how was the experience? And this being the last part of the entire franchisee. So what are your feelings?
So I came back with a sense of responsibility. I feel that this show needed a closure, and because it was a long run. I feel season
Hmm.
one, two, three. We've been shooting this from 2020, I guess, because the first season released
21,
in 21.
but it's
Yeah, during
sorry.
Jan
COVID, when
21.
COVID had just started, I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
So it's been a long run. I feel everybody's back with a sense of responsibility, and I feel I'm really grateful because there were a few add-ons to my character as
Yeah.
compared from season one, and I feel that's when any as an actor you can identify the character arc, and that's really important for an individual
Yes.
also grow in their personal life even while you're acting. So I feel we've had some great add-ons to the character, which makes it more special and more relatable. I feel.
Yes. Yes. So both of you, your relationship goes through a very rough patch, right? And even in this season, when we see the first two episodes, three episodes, there is a lot of confrontations which happen. So those scenes are really good, very well staged. So any special preparation you had for your character or for those moments, Adya? What was it like?
I think usually when I first started off doing like preparations for such heavy scenes, for example, we take season one, I
Mhm.
used to I used to think of some really sad moment in my life, and I used to connect it with what's happening so that I could get the emotions. But
Hmm.
lately, in season 4, when I used to prepare,
Hmm.
I never used to prepare for it as such. Like, I used to be completely, probably, let's say 20 minutes before, I used to be jovial and all that. But when I used to
Hmm.
get to this, I used to put myself completely into it. So I never used to think of any past moment which made me sad and all that. I used to completely delve into the character, which could help me bring out the emotions, making me feel like I'm actually in that moment. And how would I react if I was in that place?
Okay.
So for me, it's always been like that. I've always tried to grow and try to find different ways of preparations, but I think this one fits me the best. And
Okay. And there was an
it's not
additional
much.
and there was an
Sorry.
additional pressure of and there was an additional pressure of securing 90%, right? Inflicted by your mom.
Oh yes, yes,
Mom.
that's there. Yes.
Okay. Coming to Rudy, like particularly speaking about the scene where you have a fight or a deep argument, right, with Sahil, that particular scene. Do you remember that scene, Rudy, where you first meet and there is exchange of proverbs, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, uh, and
I remember that
you
scene.
get to know that Sahil is also had feelings for Aadhya. So, yeah, any like that was once in which was imprinted in my mind. I love that particular moment between you two guys. Like, how was it, or how did your preparation go? Adopting the lingo of Lucknow, like what you were speaking now is very different. But in the series, I saw that your mannerism, that Lucknow ka accent, it's ama mia, ama yeah. Then bringing that
Yeah.
bay you pronounce many a times, right? You guys, basically the guys gang. So how was it? How did you go into that preparation mode?
So I feel this goes back to when we started doing season one, because once we've tested for all the like our characters, and we had the meeting with the director. At that time, it was Hina and Mandar, and then we
Ah,
had like diction workshops for the
okay.
accent,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very funny because we couldn't pick it up.
Okay.
And then they gave us, I remember there was some guy, he told us to watch videos and try to pick up that accent. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of it was incorporated in the script.
Okay.
And like words like Amayar,
Mm.
everything was in the script. And once we'd gone to Lucknow, and I feel we were in the school, and most of the scenes that I had with the boys, and it was some of the crew was from Lucknow, you know,
Acha.
and that's how we picked it up. धीरे धीरे कि उसका the way they say Amaya, the stuff they like मतलब बोलते कैसे हैं.
हाँ.
We picked it up from there धीरे धीरे. And yeah, season 4 में मतलब I have as you asked her for the prep, I also have something like that. I thought I would tell you it's when I knew that I was going to be back in season 4, and it's going to be a school setting and everything. What I did was I went to my school. Like my school is in Malad, it's Billabong.
Yeah.
So because
Upper
it had
Mumbai.
been some time. Yeah,
Mm.
Mumbai. And it had been some time because I passed out from 12th in 2021. And this is the first time. So I thought, why not go back to my school, try to live as a student, and
Okay.
observe kids in my school, and he was probably in 11th grade. So I went to my sister was in 11th at that time. So I'd
Okay.
gone to a class, I sat for a bit, I met all my teachers. I
Acha.
tried to relive that experience because I
Mm-hmm.
was coming back to Crush
Wonderful. That must
season
have been
4.
nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very nostalgic. And I basically tried to incorporate what I felt
Hmm.
with season 4. So it was
Experience.
a little prep. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. Great, great. And Adhya, how was it like going back to the, okay, this question holds back to all the seasons. How was it going? I think I never asked this. How was it going back to the uniform, right? You guys were in uniform all throughout, wearing a tie.
Uh,
How was it?
I think I have like mixed emotions for this because
Hmm.
as much as I was really despising wearing a uniform every day at 5 in the morning,
Hmm.
I think now I've started to miss it a bit. Not the
5 in the
uniform, but
morning.
like, everything that came with
Hmm.
the uniform. So I
Okay.
think, yeah, it was always that I looked forward to the sets and the shoot, the people, and everything. But yeah, I really don't know how to exactly
Difficult to
tackle
sum
the
up in
question
words,
of the
right? So.
uniform as such. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, guys, the Valentine week just got over, right? Starting from the rose day to propose day to hug day, vagara vagara, and yesterday it was the finale to the week. So, do you think the concept of love, right, has changed over the years or over a decade? Has it changed? I will go to Rudy first. Rudy.
The idea of love has changed. So I feel what the love that my parents shared as compared
Hmm.
to what love people share these days, it's very different.
Hmm.
And I feel, I don't know if I'm speaking with experience, but from what I've observed my parents, I feel they come with a more matured understanding towards love,
Yeah.
because I mean they were raised in a very family type environment, And today I feel it's just too fast. I feel we were running within the race.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel I don't know. It's like it differs from person to person. People just want to date, like just have to like move on from one to the other,
Okay.
and I feel that's not love. Basically, you're just trying to move on from one person to another. And
Yeah.
I feel when you just take things slow and try to figure out life with
Mm-hmm.
the person you really love,
Mm-hmm.
that's how you that's how you never fall out of love with that person. I feel, and that's
Mm.
where matured love comes. It takes time. Obviously, you have to be a kid when you start.
Okay.
And if you're a kid with that person, you kind of so you have to be a little crack if you're in love. I feel,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Okay. Okay. To Adhya, like your friend, like the on-screen, your on-screen friend, best friend, Jazz, right? She kind of uh, she doesn't say proper yes to her boyfriend, right? When he proposes, he says no, मुझे
yeah.
पढ़ाई करना है, I have to concentrate on the study. So do you also echo her feelings, or
Why also, sorry?
do you also echo her kind of feelings? She says that I have to study. Let's not make it formal, right?
No, I think you're asking my character, does it
Not
echo
your
with
character,
Jazz's?
Jazz. Yeah.
You
As in,
personally,
you as a
like,
person.
Oh,
yeah,
me
he's asking,
personally?
do you
Yeah.
believe in
Your story is
situationship
different. Like I know your
in the
story.
end?
Okay, right,
But
right, right,
yeah.
right. In like so, I believe what Jazz is doing with Rajat comes in a
Yeah.
form of like situationship, which
Hmm.
honestly I have never understood till date. I'm still trying to understand what the hell a situationship is, because back then, why you only used to love a person, there was nothing like
Yeah.
situationship, ये वो terms conditions सब नहीं रहता था.
Yeah,
And
Hmm.
now it's just that when I saw Jazz, just she was just like, oh, we really like each other, but we don't want to get into anything. I want to
Yeah.
focus on myself. Like,
Right.
you're liking the person, but you don't want to do anything. Like, I just feel that's running away from it, or you're not taking it seriously, because
Perfect.
that's not what love is. And for me, I have like a very different understanding,
Hmm.
because comparatively before, as what Rudraksh said, I completely second that.
Hmm.
Our parents, when they were in love, there were lots of ups and downs, and they used to
Yeah.
tackle it very maturely.
Right.
That compared to now, because I see so many of my friends and so many other people who just want to run away rather than
Hmm.
stay and solve and talk it out. And I think that's the maturity that our generation does not hold. And I think that's
yeah,
something that we need to learn from our previous generation.
Well, that is really very mature and very pragmatic answer that you have given. Thanks, guys. And yeah, I have a small quiz. I have to quiz you both regarding crushed. Okay, easy questions, funky questions. Let's see how well do you remember that. Okay, so I'll go. I'll first go to uh, uh, I'll go to Adhya first. So, how
Okay.
much marks, how many marks do you score in the first thermodynamics test in the class? You are petrified, right? Yeah, that you won't score 90%. So, you end up securing how much marks? Do you remember?
27.
Yeah, you are right. You get
Yeah,
20. Yeah, and your friend immediately translates that it is 90%, right?
90%, yes.
Rudraksh, who is the topper in that thermodynamics test? And how much does she score? Okay, I've given a hint. She score, I told so.
she jazz, na?
Yeah, Jazz scores, correct. And she secures 1 mark higher than Adya, the 28.
Yeah,
Okay. My second question. I also don't know the answer, guys. You have to take me. You have to tell me. Like Rudraksh, your friend fails in one exams, and people make fun of it, right? Who
uh,
is he, and what exams is that?
Pratik fails in EVS.
Yeah, Adya, what is EVS? The question, which I also
Yes,
don't
it's
know.
environmental science.
Environmental science. Okay, we didn't have any such subject 2 years, two decades back. Okay. Okay, so I was talking about the confrontation scene between Rudraksh and Sahil. So, Rudraksh, do you remember what proverb that you tell him in retaliation to his?
I think they're talking shairi, na?
Yeah, they're
कुछ तो
talking
शायरी.
not shairi,
Yeah.
kind of proverb.
बेगानी शादी में अब्दुल्ला नहीं गाना.
Perfect. Are you remember everything, Rudraksh? That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And who is the second topper in the school? Adya.
Jazz.
Perfect. You have aced all the
because I'm the
questions. Oh
top.
my God, that's great. So you are spiritually, emotionally connected to crust. That's great to know.
Very
And
much, yes.
so I want to know just one of your favorite movies in the rom-com genre, right? What is your favorite movie, Adya? Rom-com movie.
Mine is. I think I can't choose between Zindagi Na
Rom-com
Milegi
genre.
Dobara and Ye Jawani Hai Diwani because it's a
Oh,
Okay.
very nice.
even Dil Dhadakne Do, for that matter.
Dil Dhadakne
Huh.
Do you like?
Dil Dhadakne Do
What
is
was
fine, but I like these two more.
okay, Rudraksh, what about yours? You may
She
tell
stole
only
my
one.
answer. I was
No,
saying
you did this
Zindagi Na
last time.
Milegi Dobara is one of my favorite films.
Which one?
Actually,
Dil
when we
Dhadakne
did
Do.
this interview before, he stole these answers and I was just left with nothing. And then everyone just thought I was copying him, which is why I answered this question
So
first.
you guys are both Zoya Akhtar fans, I believe, the excel entertainment.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it a manifestation couch you want to work with?
Tiger Baby films.
Tiger Baby films,
Yes,
yeah. Let this
Definitely.
be a manifestation couch.
Definitely.
I also hope you get through that, and we also want you to see in Tiger Baby films.
Definitely.
Very nice. So it was great speaking to you, both of you, Adya and Rudraksh. Though Crush is
thank you
over
so
right
much.
now, but we hope to get to see you more on the screen in other projects. So here is wishing you all the very
Yeah.
best from Team Cineblues. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having us. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Okay, have a great day.
Take
Bye
care.
bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.